Hello everyone, this is Tanuj Gupta, founder of Big Estate, powered by Big Grow Digital. Big Estate is an AI-based marketing solution for real estate companies. Big Estate is not a software, it's an ecosystem. It tracks everything from a generation of a lead to closing it. 4 key products in Big Estate that automates your entire marketing. Lead Center, a sophisticated CRM to manage all your leads in one place. Campaign Center, a unified dashboard linked to all your social media ads and even custom sources. WhatsApp Center, conversational WhatsApp workflows to nurture and manage all your leads. Agentic AI Center, AI agents that do everything that your sales team does. Now let's delve straight into Big Estate. Welcome to Big Estate. To start accessing Big Estate, all you gotta do is go to your URL, type bigestate.io, click on bigestate.io, click on get started, click on sellers. All you gotta do is sign up through your email or phone number, and this is the first screen that you'd see. This is the first dashboard. I'll quickly take you through the complete process of signing up and start using this product. The first step of using this product is creating a project. All you gotta do is create a project. A developer or an agent might have multiple projects that they're working on, and usually they are segregated. Here you can create one project on which you're working on, and then all the assets and everything will be managed under that. So let's say the name of the project is called Adani Ivana, right? You have to choose a sales manager who would be leading this project. Let's say this is me, Tanuj Gupta, who's working on this project. The location of the project, let's say this is Gurugram or Gurgaon. The rare ID of the project. The next step is choosing the inventory and choosing the different classification of the project. For example, this project is a residential project, a high-rise, cost between 7 and it's a 7 crore plus project. Now I need to define the entire pricing. It's a 3 BHK starting from 7 CR. Correct. Next step, all you're gonna do is upload your project logo. This can be a JPG file or a text file, a project banner. You can also upload a brochure. This could be a PDF format, and this is good to go. You can upload a Google Map link also. So this is like the brain of your project. Any information that the AI accesses and talks to customers about will be linked to this place. Now I'm creating this project. This is the first step. The next step is connecting your WhatsApp. It's very simple. You click on connect to WhatsApp. This is how this will open up. I have already connected my WhatsApp. This gets connected to Facebook Business Manager. It will take you 2 minutes to connect your WhatsApp. Now the WhatsApp is also ready to use. I'll go back to dashboard. The third step that you have to do to set up this account is invite users. There are 3 different roles of the users that have been provided on Big Estate: an admin user, a manager, and a sales. A salesperson is someone who's only concerned with calling leads. Manager is someone looking at marketing and the entire scope of work. Admin is usually the owner of this product. All you gotta do is put the name. Let's say the name is Andrew Jones. The email is andrew.jones146@gmail.com. Now Andrew will actually receive an email from Big Estate with all the credentials. They can log in and change their password, and we are good to go. We have also set up our team. This is all you need to set up Big Estate. I'll quickly take you through the dashboard, how it looks like, and then we'll delve into each product of Big Estate, namely Lead Center, Campaign Center, WhatsApp Center, and AI Center, and look at how each of these products engage and interacts with each other. This is how dashboard would look like. Your front dashboard would give you a summary of all the leads that have been generated from your digital ads or from any of the custom sources. You can see 479 leads have been generated in the month of January 1st to 19th. This is the amount that you have spent on ads. The number of qualified leads that you have gotten is 6. Cost per qualified lead, cost per site visit, cost per purchase, what is your CTR, what is your impression. In a usual time, you would have to go to all these platforms separately, look at these metrics. But all that reporting is now unified and automated, cutting hours of work from your team so they can spend more time on decisions and sales and not on reportings. You can also look at trends of your CPL, cost per qualified lead, cost per site visit at a button click, giving you complete understanding and transparency into your ads. You can also break it up based on different platforms like Meta, Google, how each platform is working. You can also look at how many WhatsApps have been sent from your official account, how many AI calls have been made, how many leads have been qualified by such interaction. Such summary has completely been shared on your dashboard. Now, this is a quick explanation about Big Estate, how you set up your account and how you look at the dashboard. Moving on to the next step called Lead Center. I'll just quickly change my screen so that I can get to a place where we have more data. If you click on projects, we recently created Adani as a project. You would be able to see all your projects right here and different managers who are managing these projects. On this screen, you can see performance of each project differently. A developer might have tens of projects in different cities. Most of the time, the information is segregated. The idea was to provide a complete intelligence and understanding on one screen. So for example, there's one project called Generic 7 here, branding there, and all the performance of those projects can be seen right here. You can also create your own view of the projects. Custom metrics, qualified lead, disqualified lead, performance of Google, performance of Meta, all on one screen. That makes your job pretty simple, right? All right, now once you have a look at the project page, let's look at the lead center. This is how all your leads would look like. Let me put a filter. You can filter all your leads based on qualified, based on book site visit done. All your leads would come here. This is a very sophisticated CRM made from the perspective of pre-sales. If you click on any of the leads, you would not be only able to see their name, number, email, but their city, their work phone number, their job title, all the information a salesperson would need before making that call. And it's not limited to this information. You can also see exactly where the lead come from. This is a very unique feature of a lead center. It knows the campaign, the source, the ad, the platform. Now, your team can be automatically assigned to any of your team member through round robin or different mechanism, or you can manually assign it as well. Now, your team can set up follow-up when to call this lead. Automatic calls, email, and WhatsApp can also be done from here, and they can mark different statuses of the lead. You can filter all your leads based on different sources, between references. All the filters are provided here, very simple to use. Now, you can also look at insights of your each projects. If I click here and I put some data in quickly, 2024, I want to look at how was my November compared to my December in 2024. Let's see. 2024, we have December, correct? All right. You can see the performance of each of your project. What was your CPL for Generic 7 CR? What was your CPQL? What have been different trends? How much money was spent? How many qualified leads were here? So you can also look at Meta, Google. Performance of each project can also be viewed under project. So your entire reporting is getting automated. Now, you have already seen the lead center. Here comes the campaign center. Your campaign center is actually learning from your lead center. As soon as your team marks a lead as qualified or site visit done, or there are some positive comments, the system automatically understands where that lead comes from and helps you with learning and optimization. This replaces the job of Facebook pixel, KPI, or Google site tags, pulling in information, server side information to help your ads learn better. All this learning is happening real time, which actually gives you a leverage over all other marketers. And it's just not limited to learning and giving you better results. All the ads, campaign ad sets can be viewed, reported from the same window. So you don't need to go to Meta ads or Google ads or LinkedIn ads to view your performance and then go to your CRM and then do optimization. All of this has been seamlessly supported and put up here. And it's not limited to Google ads and Meta ads. Campaign Center also provides you integrations beyond Meta ads and Google ads. Let me just quickly go to a different project. The Adani project that we created. Let's see this. I go to integrations. You can see different integrations that I've already created. Broker, walk-ins, direct calls, and custom sources can also be created from here. So it's very simple to use. You can add any source and track all those leads in your CRM and not just Meta ads and Google ads. Linking your campaigns in a campaign center is another feature that we provide. So you can see you can actually manage your integrations wherein you can choose an ad account that you want to use. This feature is very specific and important for campaign center where you need to upload your ad account, you need to sync the status, and as soon as you do that, you would be able to see all your campaigns within that ad account, and that can be easily added here. You can also go to Google Ads And you can also manage Google, where you can connect your ad accounts and connect your campaigns. You can take also a lot of action, which is bulk actions, remove selection actions, which can be done. The last feature of Campaign Center is Knowledge Hub, wherein you have to add a resource. A resource is essentially the brain of the project, when we provide all the information of that project within that resource. So let me put it up like that Adani brain. I will put the landing page www.adaniivana.com, upload a file, a brochure or something, a raw text about Adani. Now this will build a contextual learning for the AI to talk to your customers. We'll see later in the project how it happens. Let me open a test project, right? Let me put it internal to external. There are some features of each of this product which are not covered in this video. You can look at our different videos for each of the product to have in-depth analysis. Now we have covered the lead center and the campaign center and how beautifully they are engaging with each other to provide all the learning, right? Now imagine a lead has landed onto your system. That is where AI center and WhatsApp center comes in play. Now that we have covered lead center and campaign center, and you're effectively managing all your leads and optimizing all your campaigns based on the lead learning on the same dashboard, cutting all our automations, let's see what happens when you receive a lead. Coming to WhatsApp center. WhatsApp center has 4 key features called workflows, inbox, and automations. You can create any custom workflow based on your requirement. Let me show you an example how to create workflows on WhatsApp. Now this workflow that I've just opened is called an inbound lead workflow, which essentially means that someone has sent you a message on WhatsApp saying hi, hello, brochure, send details, or any such keyword. This is called a trigger. As soon as a trigger node is created, a message is sent to them telling them about different offer that their product has to offer. Something like this. Now, there are different nodes available to update and to manage the entire customer journey. For example, if someone says send details, you can create a condition wherein someone says interested or not interested. You can create different nodes based on the response. You can also add something called wait for reply. In the case someone does not respond to a message, you can send an automated message in a couple of hours. You can also create something called update CRM, which is a very unique feature limited to big estate, which essentially means when I click on update CRM, which is this node, you can see this. It means if someone says that I am interested in your project, this WhatsApp can actually change the status of that lead on your CRM. The WhatsApp has the power to update the lead status in the CRM, set up follow-ups, set up site visit, which is magical, right? This actually saves hours and tons of job for a sales team. So based on different messages, you can create different workflows, ifs, wait reply, delay, and then this can also help you create different leads. As soon as you click on run, this workflow will be executed, right? Any workflow that is executed and the entire conversation can be viewed in the inbox, something like this. This is a centralized inbox to be given to the team and can be used by all the team members. Now, any workflow that is created does not have to be manually run. You can create automations. So something like I'm trying to create an automation which is for all the leads that my team has marked as not responding. So I will create an automation called not responding leads for Adani, and I will create a trigger event as new lead created. I will choose the project as Adani Ivana. I will run a filter condition that if the status of any lead is not responding or is in callback, you can automatically execute a workflow called welcome budget qualifier, create the rule. Similarly, you can create a lot of workflows which are not limited to only not responding leads, but to a new lead, but to a lead whose site visit has been scheduled as a reminder, to someone who has visited a site as a post-site visit feedback. Your entire customer journey from a generation to closure of a lead can be automated through your WhatsApp. And the beautiful part about it is that the WhatsApp is interacting with your CRM. Anything that is happening on your lead center in terms of your statuses can be directly linked to the actions that are being taken up on the WhatsApp. So you can create multiple automations on WhatsApp, you can create multiple workflows, entire journey can be automated, and for any manual intervention, there is a fast, seamless inbox that have been created. Each inbox, each person is linked to a context or to a project. You can see right here, for example, Sherry is a part of latest new project, Anshika is a part of, Madhu is a part of latest new project, and based on their response, this has also been updated on their own on CRM itself. So this is the power of WhatsApp. Getting back to AI Center. Now the AI Center is not an AI center, it's an AI agentic workflow which is conversational and multilingual. The AI agentic workflow provides you a power wherein the AI agent can interact with your customer throughout the journey, and trust me, it will be hard to recognize if you're talking to a human or you're talking to an agent. Let's see how it works. Coming to AI agent, on the first dashboard on the AI agent, you can see your current balance. You can quickly recharge this. This is how your prepaid or postpaid phones work. You can recharge and start making calls. Here you can see a lot of AI agents that I have already created. Something called Talk About Life. When I get bored, I talk to this agent. Something called CP Concierge. It's an event for all your channel partners, for all your agents, how to manage them, how to invite them, how to capture their feedback post the event. I have something called Trivok Royal Residences, Western Residences Gurgaon, new launch qualified. Each of these agents is like an individual person with the different purpose in their life. Let's see how an agent is created. Let me edit an agent called Western Residences Gurgaon. It's a project based on Dwarka Expressway. It's also one of our current client. You see Western Residences Gurgaon. Now you have two options to use the voice. Either you can go for a standard AI voice or a premium clone. A premium clone is a voice that you can curate in the AI agent. So you need to go to Voice Lab. You need to click on Train New Voice. You need to upload a 10-minute voice and automatically a voice will be created that can be used for all your AI agents. Sounds wonderful, right? If you have to call your wife. Let's get back. Okay, let's get into editing. We have Western Residences Gurgaon as our AI agent. I have chosen a premium clone called Shilpa, who's one of my friends. I have defined the primary success goal of Shilpa, which is to qualify the budget, ask for size and BHK, and book a site visit. Then based on the feedback, based on the response, Shilpa has to also update the same on the CRM. An opening script, which can be multilingual, has to be given to AI. This is the most important part of the engine, which is called the intelligence engine, wherein you define the role of the sales representative. For example, I have told him that you are a senior sales representative working for Whiteland Western, and only understanding if the client is interested to invest in a project, and try to persuade them with benefits if they're not interested. There are different milestones that I have covered. I'll let you look at the screen for the next 5 seconds. Different knowledge that I have provided it. I've also provided an entire understanding about the Western Residences Gurgaon as a project. Correct? So this is the intelligence engine. We can talk more about it when we make a video specifically about our AI agent. You can see Knowledge Hub. This is the same Knowledge Hub that we created back in the project, if you remember. This is the brain of the project. We give it the access to authorize write, which means the AI has the power to make changes in your CRM. These 6 are the superpowers of the AI. Sync status, profiling, follow-up, site visit, call transfer, WhatsApp. Some of them are self-explanatory. For example, sync status helps AI to make changes in the CRM based on the response. Profiling actually helps the AI to capture the budget, the configuration, and the requirement of the client. Follow-ups actually AI to follow up with the client. If the client asks, for example, if Shilpa is calling me and I'm asking Shilpa, please call me back after 2 hours, I'm busy right now, Shilpa, our AI agent, will automatically call that person in 2 hours. Site visit, the AI agent has a power to schedule a site visit and update it in the CRM. Transfer the call. If there's some information that the agent doesn't have, the agent has the power to transfer that call to a real sales representative. WhatsApp. Now our AI agent also interacts with WhatsApp. What does it mean? If I ask my agent that can you send me a WhatsApp, the agent will real time send me a WhatsApp message, a brochure, engage with me, make sure that I visit the site. That cuts a lot of your job, right? So these are the 6 superpower of the AI agent. Sync status, profiling, follow-up, transfer the live call, and WhatsApp. You can choose any WhatsApp template that you want this AI agent to have access with, and based on the requirement, it can forward that WhatsApp message. Now let's get back to action, guys. You have already looked at different AI agents. You have looked at voice labs. Like how we create automations for WhatsApp, you can also create automations for AI agents. For example, I can have an AI agent which is running for a new lead for verified numbers. This is the system default number that is provided to you by Big Estate. You can choose a project, and any lead whose status is uncontacted, I will have a template run to them which is called a news launch qualifier. Create a rule. I can also create a rule based on someone who is about to have a site visit scheduled, and I want to run them a template wherein I inform them or remind them to come for the site visit, which could be qualify auto. I can also have something called a qualify auto. Here it is. I can also have something which actually about the CP event. So you can create multiple automations based on different trigger actions, correct? So I'm creating this rule. Your automation is already created. You will see a green automation created here, right? The numbers here, each number can be provided to you by Big Estate based on your requirement and can be verified by Big Estate once you sign up. So we have looked at AI agents, we have looked at voice lab, we have looked at automations. Now look at campaigns, the main feature of this. It's very simple to launch campaign here. I will click on launch campaigns. I will probably run a AI agent called Western Residences Gurgaon, which is actually pitching me a project called Western Residences, which is based in Gurgaon, Dwarka Expressway. I'll click on continue. You can actually run this campaign on all your leads. So the AI has the power to make at least 100 calls in a minute, or you can actually choose different leads based on the statuses. For example, all the leads which are qualified or are cross-sell, etc. Right now, I will be making a call on my own phone number. So I'll search by name called Tanuj Gupta. Name contains Tanuj Gupta. Here I am. Correct. I do continue. Then this is where the execution window lies. All you gotta do is tell the AI in what window can it make a call. This is from morning 9 a.m. to evening 7 p.m. The schedule for transferring the call to the salesperson is between 10 a.m. in the morning to 6 p.m. You can change it based on your requirement. This is how many calls can be made in a minute. The maximum calls allowed in a minute currently are 50 calls in a minute. This can be increased based on your requirement post contacting with the sales team. There is something called retry intervals, which means someone does not pick up the phone. You can call them after 1 hour or 2 hours. How many retries do you want to make? You can also choose that. So it provides you a lot of flexibility in terms of calling, as much or probably more than a salesperson that do for you. There's something called neural fallback flow, which means if the phone is unreachable, it can actually execute a WhatsApp message, right? Now let's jump straight into the action and see how this agent works. I'm going to launch this campaign, which we have just set up. Let's see. Campaign is successfully launched. And I am actually getting a call. Let's see. Speak.
Hi, Tanuj Gupta. I am a sales representative from Whiteland Western Residences. Is this a good time to speak?
Yeah, this is a good time to speak. Who am I talking to?
Great. I wanted to ask if you recently filled out a query form on social media regarding an investment in Whiteland Western Residences?
Yeah, I did fill a query form.
Excellent. Since you've shown interest, I'd love to tell you more about the Western Residences Gurugram. It's truly a unique opportunity.
All right, please go ahead.
The Western Residences Gurugram is a luxurious project located right on the Dwarka Expressway, Sector 103. It's one of the biggest Western residential projects in India, offering branded high-rise homes and excellent connectivity.
Okay, could you send me a brochure on WhatsApp and help me schedule a site visit?
Certainly, I can do that for you.
All right.
I've sent the brochure. Now, regarding the site visit, what date and time would be best for you?
Book a site visit for me on 33rd of January.
I can book a site visit for you, but January only has 31 days. Could you please provide a valid date in January or perhaps a date in February?
Book a site visit for me for tomorrow at 4 o'clock. And also remind me for this site visit. Is it possible?
Certainly. I'll book your site visit for tomorrow, January.
Okay. Hello.
Yes, I'm here. I'm just confirming the.
All right, I'm waiting.
I'm booking your site visit for tomorrow, January 20th, 2026 at 4 p.m. Great. Your site visit for tomorrow, January 20th, 2026 at 4 p.m. is now booked. I've also updated your lead status as qualified. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
Send me a brochure. That's about it. Thank you so much. Now, if you see, if I go to projects, if I go to lead center and I type Tanuj Gupta, you should be able to see my status as qualified. User has, there's a remark, user booked a site visit and requested a brochure. Now your sales team can actually come tomorrow and call me first rather than calling on all cold leads. So your AI, your WhatsApp are always working 24/7 to nurture and manage your leads in an automated and smart way. Now, this is not a software, it's an ecosystem. The campaign center, the lead center, the AI agents, the WhatsApp workflows, everything working together in sync to bring out the maximum ROI and to cut down your cost of sales team by over 70%, to improve your productivity by 3x and increase your sales and reduce your sales cycle by up to 70%. Also, to check out the pricing, our pricing starts as low as starting from 5,000 rupees. For professional packages, it increases based on your number of usage. So why are you waiting? Come to Big Estate, sign up and experience the change for yourself.